What's going on, folks? We've got some exciting stuff for you guys today. I'm Eric, I'm with FMI Equipment. Welcome back to another demo day. We are out here in the Tehachapi region down here in Southern California, and we're gonna be running a demo day on an 83 HD that's currently in our pre-owned inventory. If you want to see more information on that unit that is currently available, go ahead and click on the link here in the video below. We're out here with General Tree Service. This is day number 2 of operational demonstration with the General Tree Service team. Today, we're going to be working with a new set of operators, and the goal is to hone in on their operational skills. So we're going to be a lot of focus and emphasis on best use cases, deployment, safety aspects, and things of that nature. Now, some of you might be still wondering, what is the difference between the 83 and the now new 90, updated 90 HD? And it's a great question. Here's what I will say though. If you can find an 83 HD in good condition, fairly low hours, and with available warranty, it is a really, really good buy. And here's the reason why. The difference between the 83 and the 90 HD is not all that great. The biggest and most significant difference that you're going to see between the two units is going to exist in the upper and lower boom structural configuration. And that's where you're going to see the height advantage going from the 83 to the 90. CMC was able to re-engineer a few things and squeak out a few more feet of operating height. With that said, the units side by side, most operators would not be able to tell the difference in how the two machines run. So the 83 HD is a fantastic buy at the right price. Same goes for the 92 and the 100 HD. Marginal improvements between the 92 and the 100 HD, mainly in the structural engineering of the upper and lower boom to squeak out a few more feet and save on some weight. So for those of you that were wondering, those are going to be your most significant changes. Now there's some other small things, some reconfiguring of the where hydraulics are situated on the chassis. Some units you're going to start to see an updated remote control, which is all fantastic stuff. With that said, the units are still going to run and operate very, very similar with very, very small changes in how they actually run. So we're going to bring you guys along with us today. We got some great stuff for you. We're going to put some content together. Stay tuned for more. Thanks a lot. So the 83 HD just arrived. Again, this is day number 2, demoing this unit with General Tree Service. So we actually had their guys tow it out. We wanted them to get a feel for you know, what hauling this machine was going to be like. Looks like we got probably a 16 or 18 foot trailer here, a little tilt deck, worked out perfectly. A little bit of overhang with the bucket, but not too big a deal. And we got Bob running the machine over there, and I'm going to walk you guys back. I'll show you what the setup is going to look like. So we like to consider setup pretty heavily here in terms of how we're getting the unit. So in this case, you can see we've got a nice big wide opening. We've got some RV access going down the back side of the house. And the unit's actually going to need to be set up just over there. And so we're going to utilize the track system, the variable track system, and go ahead and lower the overall height on that machine so that we can get it underneath the easement here, so that we can set it up just in this opening. And there's the trees we're going to be working on. So yeah, it'll get under here, no problem.
It just looks taller.
It's definitely sitting taller right now. Yeah, so we'll be able to retract the tracks, and it'll actually squat down about 6 inches.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Yep. Let's go check on Bob. Yeah, just be careful because you have less ground clearance now, right? So you're lower in the front and the back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so.
Okay.
But you're good. I would just maybe put it in single rabbit. And just so we can shorten the length up, we should bring the jib all the way down and rotate the bucket so we can shorten our length. Yeah, you got it. The way we do that on this controller is we're holding the park button here on the side of the controller, and Bob's utilizing the far right joystick to actuate the jib. And then we'll use the left joystick while holding the park button.
Doesn't matter which way?
No.
What you're seeing?
No. To rotate the bucket. Sweet.
Good.
Yep. So with you being in single rabbit, you'll be able to make your turns a lot smoother. So you'll be able to feather your right stick back off of it a little bit so you can start that turn right now.
Start now?
Yeah. So you do both sticks forward, yep. Watch your clearance and start that turn. So you're gonna just let off the right stick just a little bit until she starts to turn. There you go. There you go.
A little nervous about this, I haven't done it yet tonight.
What's that? Yeah, you can put it in turtle. Straight. So just working her right under the easement there, nice and easy, plenty of clearance. Good. Just walk it to the left. Left. Your left, yep. Watch your bucket. Yeah, so a couple things here, guys. What I would have done in this situation is I actually would have backed the unit in. We didn't do that. Yeah, so we would have backed it in. That's fine. We'll be able to get it situated for this purpose. So what we're going to do, Bob, is we're going to actually make the turn, okay, towards the corner of the house, and that way we're sitting sideways.
And then come back.
Yep. Nice shallow turn. Yep. Be mindful of the ground. Nope. Watch. Okay, you're good. Shallow right. Yep, there you go. Good. All right, Bob. So now what we have is we're starting to get a better idea of where our outriggers are going to fall.
Okay, this is the guy who's going to be.
What's going on, man?
He's going to be operating. This is Eric. He's got a lot of experience. So Felipe and you guys would help us translate. Because the key is, like you said, from Conway is to get Miguel and then Walter comfortable, little by little.
Sure.
All right?
Yeah, absolutely. So right now we got into the backyard. We did that piece successfully. At this point, we just want to make sure we're not going to land on anything that's vital. I don't think there's any irrigation back here. I don't know if you guys know. So what we're going to start to do is we're going to start to descend or set the outriggers. So that's going to be down on the outrigger switch. And we're just going to watch to see where they're coming down. We're totally good on this side. We might need to make some adjustments depending on where these are going to land. So Bob, what I want you to do is give me a little bit of right stick in reverse. The ground is pretty soft here. No.
Good.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Want me to set it?
Yep. So the machine just self-leveled itself.
So this section right here on this is the lower boom up and down, the upper boom up and down. This actually is the extension for the upper boom. The telescope's in and out, and this is your turret turning, your rotating,
Yep.
which is very important. So on the thing that's nice, once you get into the basket, it's the same, but the controls operate different, right? So you still have your up and down on this stick, which is your right stick, to go up and down for the lower boom, and the left stick is up and down. Eric does a great job, and I'll get there because we're comfortable of giving hand signals. So Eric might say upper right stick with his right hand up or down to let you know it's the left boom or it's the lower boom or the upper boom. So,
Go
ahead and do an auto open.
this model has a feature called the auto open. A couple things on this. When we auto open or when we go back to home, remember the home function, we gotta hold them down the whole time. So I'm gonna hit this feature and it's nice. So you'll see this right stick up, I'm gonna hold it up, and what it'll do, it'll raise my upper boom first, then my lower boom, and then it gives you an opportunity. It's gonna set the basket with the upper boom right down for us to get in. It's an awesome function. And
ese botón, mira, güey, cuando lo haces para arriba, lo detiene, güey, va a acomodar el boom.
And what we might have to do, Bob, is rotate it back around to the concrete so that because we're not going to be able to get it down.
Oh, we won't?
No.
Should I do that now?
Just go ahead and let it go ahead and let it go through the cycle. And then once we get that lower boom pitched upwards, we'll rotate everything. Well, folks, we are from the self-open function. On this model, it's just going to help us get the platform down to load height so that we can get the operator inside of it.
como así estás muy pero.
So, so the easiest way to describe this panel is this is going to be your lower boom. Lower boom is in the back. Upper boom. Okay. And these right here indicate what function you get depending on the direction you go with the stick. Right?
Y eso es lo que no lo que dices ahí, es lo que hace la máquina con esto.
And you can do multiple functions at the same time. The boom in the back, your lower boom, is 2 phases. All right, so it's completely vertical right now. Once it goes vertical, it then extends.
But if you don't use the extension, you could lower it down and,
Yep.
and move it, right?
Which I would recommend in this situation.
Así ya lo puedes bajar y moverlo así como tú quieras.
Yes, because what he's going to want to be able to do here is pull himself away from those trees because we're pretty close to them.
Yeah.
Yep. So we'll use this extension to get up to these trees rather than the lower. That's how, so, you know, as opposed to the palm trees, we have plenty of room. In this case, we don't want to fully extend that lower boom. We want to leave it where it's at.
For what would be your hand signals for turret or extending either
Yeah.
lower boom or upper boom?
He'll be able to follow me. I just kind of went over the controls. It's basically left hand, right, left hand, right hand. If we get into that situation, you know, for extension, right, left. That's gonna extend that boom. Okay. So think about your environment, right, and avoid the obstacles. You'll be fine.
And it does have, did you talk about there's a little bit of delay that's a little bit different?
Yeah. So
Esta cosa para poquito, no es como el boom que cuando paras ahí se queda. No, esta sigue dando como
a ramp up, basically. Yeah. So just know when you first get on the stick, you'll hear it, and then it'll go.
Okay. Because the valve, like we said, it's electric, so there's a little bit of delay from the electrical to the hydraulic to opening and closing the valve. Okay.
All right. So this panel is connected. We can start and stop the unit here. Okay. Now, when we're done up there, we'll have you land it back down here. Okay. Just like this. Yep. There you go. There you go. Yep. Fantastic.
There's just a lot of different features, and it takes time. Once guys get used to it, man, they dig it.
You can see it's a fairly confined space. We've got a lot of obstacles. We've got trees. We've got trucks. And right now, we're trying to negotiate that space with the size of our aerial group. And our operator is actually doing that really fantastic right now. So he's gonna shorten his overall length of his aerial group by lowering this lower boom, and then he's gonna rotate into the trees that he wants to work in. So in just a minute, our operator is up there in the air. He's getting ready to make his first cut.
They're making a video.
This is his first time utilizing a lift like this, and he's already negotiating the space very, very well. It's really cool to see.
switches. They're always in the bucket. It's like a different thing, but you said it was good.
Yeah, you're working super fast for his first time.
I thought you did great, Miguel. I thought you were easy. Even when we rotated the bucket, you found out right away how to operate it to rotate that bucket. It seemed pretty easy. I thought that you were going pretty good.
No, sí, no, pues es que está acostumbrada ya, pero
Just
es más lenta, pues, como está más lenta, empieza
yeah,
a acostumbrarse a ella.
yeah. I mean, the reality is like CMC. It doesn't matter if you have a 100-footer or a 90-footer or whatever. This is a scalpel. It's a precision tool, right? And it's an access tool, right? That's where you're gonna get your speed, right? You can't get the bucket truck here, don't wanna climb it, great. Put the lift in the situation, right? And get up there and go. There's a lot of reasons why we don't have the same aerial speed as a bucket truck does, because it's safety first. How many times have you seen outriggers off a bucket truck lifting up? A lot, right? Not here, right? And that's the whole idea, is like we have to, as an industry, we have to be able to increase safety, right? And try to maintain some speed, but there's always going to be a trade-off, right? It's like that argument: you want speed or do you want quality, right? Which one do you want to pay for? And they both have different costs, right? So it's the same thing here, you know. And we're not going to have it all, you know. The machines will never have both speed and, you know, precision and accessibility and all of that stuff. But I think they're in a really good sweet spot. Hey, Bob. So we just wrapped up demo day with General Tree Service.
Yes.
All right. How do you think it went?
Well, man, the guys operated were very comfortable. It took a little bit more effort than I thought. But shit, you know, doing something hard.
On a good note, I mean, the goal today was to come out and reinforce some operational skills, show them how to utilize the machine, grow their confidence with it, right? Ultimately, Conway, try to seal the deal with you guys, and you know, I think things are looking pretty good. So yeah, awesome.
I would agree. Great day, and to a great customer, and we've just laid the ground for not just this piece of equipment, but for chippers and other things to come. Great
absolutely.
Day.
So there it is, folks. 83 HD demo down here in the Tehachapi area. We're gonna wrap it up here. Stay tuned for the next demo day video.
Awesome.